Hello again, welcome to new class number 51. Empezamos la segunda mitad del siglo del inglés. 100 años de inglés, 100 clases de inglés. Class 51, wow, I'm impressed. Yes, sir, we are progressing, eso sí, sin duda. And today is a special day porque voy a entrar ya de lleno. Voy a abandonar el verbo to be. Bueno, no lo voy a abandonar nunca, porque el verbo to be constituye el 30% de todo lo que decimos, incluye todas las frases. El 30% de todas las frases que decimos incluye algún derivado, alguna forma of the verb to be. So, pero hoy to have, como dije ayer en la otra clase, the verb to be es el rey sol. Debajo de él hay tres visires o tres primeros ministros, to have, to go, and to want. Y luego el Consejo de Ministros, to take, to give, to get, etc. Pero ahora con el primer ministro, número uno, to have. To have es poseer, yo tengo un libro delante de mí. I have a book, I have 4 books. I have, you have, we have, Luigi and I, we have cosas en común. We have things. We have, they have, you have, he has, she has. Toma, por primera vez en tu vida, quizás, pero seguro que no. Tenemos lo que se llama la tercera persona del singular que cambia. Conjugar verbos. ¿Qué significa conjugar verbos? Yo voy, tú vas, o tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. Eso es conjugar el verbo tener en el presente indicativo, en las 6 personas. First person, primera persona del singular, yo, tengo. Segunda persona del singular, tú tienes. Tercera persona del singular, él tiene, ella tiene, o usted tiene. Yes. Es que en español está tú, el tuteo y el de usted, que complica la vida a los que aprenden español. Y luego, primera persona del plural, tenemos, tenéis, tienen ustedes. Ok. O tienen ellos, tienen ellas. All right. I have, first person. You have. He has, she has, it has. Si es una ciudad. Madrid tiene muchos museos. It has a lot of museums. Recuerda, museum se pronuncia todos miura, tarjeta sim. Miura, sim. Así se pronuncia. Acentuando la sílaba segunda. Museum. So, it has, en referencia a Madrid, it has a lot of museums. It has tall buildings. It has beautiful parks. It has, eso es tercera persona singular. H-A-S, has. Y he and she, too. She has a lot of money, and he has a lot of money. You have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. Marta has a lot of money. Todos estamos forrados, ¿verdad? Not everybody. Okay. They have, nuestros italianos, la familia industrial, they have, I have, you have, they have, we have, she has, he has. Está bien. So, I have a car. I don't have a boat. I have 4 books. I don't have 5. Okay. Aquí vemos, bueno, lo vimos ayer, pero un poquito. Lo que se llama verbo auxiliar. ¿Por qué tenemos verbos auxiliares? No lo sé. Hace años, hace siglos, el concepto del verbo auxiliar se coló en el idioma inglés. Y no hay quien los quite. Con lo fácil que sería, have you 4 books? En vez de do you have. Llamas todos los días a tu mujer. Call you your wife every day. En vez de do you call. Teach you English every day. En vez de do you teach. Sin embargo, trágicamente, existen los verbos auxiliares que complican la vida. a los que aprenden inglés. Eso pasa. En todos los idiomas hay algo que complica mucho. Now, do you have? Do you have? I don't have. Entonces vamos con interrogativo, afirmativo y negativo. Para ti, segunda persona singular. Do you have a car? Do you have? ¿Tienes un coche? ¿Tienes coche? En español se dice, ¿tienes coche? ¿Tienes piso en Madrid? Pero en inglés es imposible. Cuando es contable, singular, hay que poner un. ¿Tienes un coche? ¿Tienes un piso en Madrid? ¿Tienes un micrófono como este? Do you have a book? Do you have a book like this one, como este? Do you have a book like this one? Do you have a book like this one? Do you have these books at home with you? Do you have these books? Do you have a telephone? Do you have pencils? Como estos. Do you have pencils like these? Do you have a cup like this? Do you have a musical cup? Do you have a guitar like this? Do you have an electric guitar? Do you have a classical guitar? Do you have a piano? Yes. Do you have a microphone like this? Do you have a picture like this? Do you have a house in Bilbao? Do you have a country house in the province of Zamora? Do you have a yacht? Yacht. Hielo, hiedra, yacht. Un yate. Yate. ¿Sí? Do you have a yacht in Marbella? Do you have 3 cars? Do you? Y cuando un nativo lo dice de corrido, do you? Lo que no se dice do you. Do you have? Ahora bien, como seguramente sabes, hay una alternativa a esto. Do you have? Do I have? Do they have? Do we have? Así se dice. ¿Tenemos? Ahora bien, iremos a la tercera persona singular en un momento. Do you have a car? ¿Tienes coche? Alternativa. Have you got a car? Have you got a car? Hey, you got a car? Se dice todos los días. Esta alternativa. Pero yo no la enseño, salvo para que se entienda, no para que se use. Entonces, el segundo verbo más importante del idioma, o el tercero, entre go, have y be, son los 3. No quiero insistir en que uses 2 versiones diferentes. Quieres que tengas la versión más recomendable y luego entiendas la otra versión. Los nativos lo decimos de las 2 formas. ¿Tienes coche? Do you have a car? Have you got a car? Have you got a car? Lo decimos tan rápido que, got a car? Got. Have you got? Ahora bien, have you got significa tienes. Negativo, I haven't got a car. Y afirmativo, yes, I've got a car. I have, hay que hacer contracción. I've got a car. Y se usa tanto como el otro, o a veces incluso más, diría yo. Sin embargo, en tu caso es para que lo entiendas. Te lo presento para que lo entiendas. Porque para que hables, uses el estándar. Do you have? ¿Por qué? Porque do you have siempre es correcto. Have you got solo se emplea en el presente para posesión o similar. Ejemplo. En inglés, el verbo to have se emplea también para consumiciones, tomar o beber. Solo se usa take para ingerir medicamentos. En ese caso es take. To take an aspirin. Aquí se dice tomar una copa, tomar el desayuno, tomar. ¿Qué vas a tomar? No, en inglés, ¿qué vas a tener? What are you going to have? Y repito, tomar, to take, solo es para ingerir medicamentos. To take. Ahora bien, entonces, ¿a qué hora desayunas? Is what time do you have breakfast? Entonces, what time do you have lunch? What time do you have dinner? Do you have a beer after dinner? Do you have a beer, una cerveza, before dinner? Do you have wine? ¿Tomas vino durante la comida o la cena? Do you have wine during dinner? During, durante, during dinner, etc. Siempre es do you have. Es incorrecto totalmente decir have you got. Have you got no se puede aplicar entonces a consumiciones o a cenas, comidas, etc. Ni bebidas. Y por último, cuando pasamos al pasado, tuviste o tenías un coche, tenías ese coche el año pasado. Do you have a car? Yes, I have a car. This car. ¿Tenías ese coche el año pasado también? Aquí se dice did you have. O sea, vamos con el pasado de do, did. O sea, en forma do you have, did you have. No se puede decir had you got. O sea, have you got se abandona cuando pasamos al pasado o al futuro o al condicional. Es siempre, o sea, do you have es la forma estándar. Y para hablar, simplemente tienes que aprender a usar el verbo auxiliar do. Do you have? No, I don't. Etc. Now, ask me questions. Ask me questions. Ask me if I have a car. Richard, yes. Do you have a car? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Come on. Ask me more questions. Ask me more questions. Okay, Richard. Do you have a house? Yes, I do. More questions, please. More questions. Question, chin, 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 chin. More questions, please. Do you have a house in Colombia? In Colombia? No, I don't. More questions. Do you have 10 children? 10 children. No, I don't. How many children do you have? I have 2 children. Do you have any money in the bank? Yes, I have some money in the bank. Do you have any money in Italy? No, I don't. Do you have any money in Japan? No, I don't. Do you have a house in Japan? No, I don't. Do you have any pencils at home? At home, eso que es. En casa. At home. At home. Pencils, yes, I do. Do you have, Richard, yes, more questions. Do you have a musical cup at home? No, I don't. Only here, for you. Richard, do you have a guitar at home? A guitar? Yes, I do. In fact, de hecho, in fact, I have 2 guitars at home. An electric guitar, and like this, and a classical guitar. Richard, yes. Do you have a microphone at home? Yes, I do. I have 2 microphones at home, pero para radio, no para tele. I have 2 microphones at home. Richard, yes. Do you have a boat? Una lancha, un barco. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Don't es la contracción de do not. Yes, I do. No, I do not. Y nunca hacemos, bueno, siempre hacemos la contracción, excepto cuando quieres enfatizar. Yo no tengo coche, que conste. Ya en esta vez te digo que no tengo coche. I do not. Entonces, cuando si quieres enfatizar, o realmente que insistir, entonces muchas veces pues no hacemos la contracción. El resto del tiempo sí. I don't have a boat. I don't have a boat. Richard, yes. Do you have a private plane? Avión privado. A private plane. Me? No, I don't. More questions. Do you have an encyclopedia at home? Yes, I do. What encyclopedia do you have? I have the Encyclopedia Britannica. Do you have the Larousse? No, I don't. Do you have the Espasa? The Encyclopedia Espasa? No, I don't. Do you have a book at home? Yes, a book. Do you have a book by Cervantes? Yes, I do. I have a lot of books by Cervantes. Well, I have about maybe seven books by Cervantes. I have Don Quixote, I have La Ilustre Fregona, I have El Coloquio de los Perros, I have El Licenciado Vidriera, I have Las Novelas Ejemplares, the exemplary novels. So I have several, 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 escrito, pronunciado casi dos sílabas, several. I have several books by Cervantes. En español dirías, tengo varios libros de Cervantes. En inglés decimos por Cervantes, porque es escritos por, y nos saltamos escritos. Tengo varios libros por Cervantes, o sea, de Cervantes, by. I have several books by. Richard, yes. Do you have any books by Leo Tolstoy? Yes, I do. I have two books by Tolstoy. Yes, War and Peace and Anna Karenina. Do you have any books by Dostoevsky? Fyodor Dostoevsky? Yes, I have three books by Fyodor Dostoevsky. The Brothers Karamazov, Crime and Punishment, and The Idiot. Okay. Y otro, Notes from the Underground. I have four. I have four books by Dostoevsky. Richard, yes. Do you have any books by Galdós? Benito Pérez Galdós. Yes, I have a lot of books by Galdós. Really? Yes, I have Fortunata y Jacinta, and I have the Episodios Nacionales. Son 12 tomos, creo. Yeah, I have a lot of books by Galdós. Richard, do you have? Okay. Cambiemos. Do they have a house in Verona? Yes, they do. Do they, Luigi and Anna Barghini, do they have a house in Milan? They have an apartment in Milan, yes. Do they have a house in Venice? In Venezia? Yes, they have an apartment, a small apartment in Venice. Do they have a house in Rome? Yes. Tienen dinero, eh? Yes, they have a lot of money, and they have an apartment in Rome near the Piazza di Spagna, the Spanish Steps. Yes. And do they have a house in Germany? No, they don't. Do they have a yacht? No, they don't. Luigi no es gran amante del mar. No, they don't have a yacht. Do they have a house? Do they have a house in Madrid? No, they don't. Do they have a factory? Yes, they do. Do they have a factory in Verona? No, they don't. They don't have a factory in Verona. They have a factory outside Verona, 15 kilometers from Verona. All right. And do they have a lot of money? Yes, they do. Do they have a lot of responsibilities? Yes, they do. Okay, yes, they do. They. Ahora, Natasha y yo somos muy amigos. Do we? Ask me if we have a house in common. In común? Yes. Richard, do you and Natasha have a house in common? No, we don't. Do you have a car in common? No, we don't. Do you have anything in common? Yes, we do. My eyes are blue and her eyes are blue. So yes, we have something in common. But we don't have a house in common. We don't have a car in common. And we don't have a nationality in common. I'm American and she's Russian. Yes. Yes, I'm a teacher and she's a chemist. But I have blue eyes and she has blue eyes. So we have something in common. We have blue eyes. We have something. Fíjate en la pronunciación de something. Tengo una pelea constante desde siempre, sempiterna pelea con mis alumnos hispanohablantes para cerrar la boca con la M. David Beckham. y no becan. Beckham. Julio Medem y no Meden. Etc. Esto es de cerrar la boca. Something, and sometimes, a veces, algunas veces, sometimes, suelen decir sometimes, que significa tiempos de sol. Sometimes, no, sometimes. Ahora, something es algo o alguna cosa. Something. Y si te fijas mucho en cómo lo digo, los labios, something. Hay una P fantasma en medio de esta palabra. No hay una P, es something. Sin embargo, al pronunciarlo los nativos, insertamos una P fantasma. Something. Ahora exagero, por supuesto. Something. Eso facilita el cierre de la boca. Something. Something in the way she walks. So, we have something in common. I have blue eyes and she has blue eyes. Ask me if I have 11 fingers. Richard, do you have 11 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't. Well, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 5 is 11. So maybe I don't have 11 fingers. Aquí hay algunos que se llaman 6 dedos. Es un apellido aquí. But I don't have 11 fingers. Do you have 11 fingers? You don't? Do you have 11 toes? You don't? Do you have a house in Cádiz? You don't? Do you have a house in Seville? You don't? Marta, do you have a house in Seville? She does. She has. I have, you have, she has. Cambia en la tercera persona. En español cambian todas las personas. Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. Pero en inglés, I have, you have, we have, they have, she has, he has, it has. She has a house in Seville. Yes. Do you have a house in Cordoba? You don't. Does Marta have a house in Cordoba? No lo sabes. You don't know. Do you have a house in Cordoba? No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a house in Cordoba. Do you have a house in Granada? Yeah. Do you have a house in Granada? You don't. Does Marta have a house in Granada? You don't know. I'll ask. Se lo preguntaré. Do you have a house in Granada? No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a house. No tiene ni un Carmen. Yo quiero un Carmen. In Granada. Carmen are the houses in Granada, in the Albaicín, from where you can see the Alhambra. Alhambra. En inglés se pronuncia la H en Alhambra. Yo creo que en árabe también. Alhambra. You can see the Alhambra from un Carmen. But I don't have a Carmen in Seville, in Granada. Do you have a Carmen? Do you have a house on the coast? En la costa? Do you have a house on? Fíjate, se dice on the coast. Ask me, Richard, do you have a house on the coast? No, I don't. Ask me if Marta has a house on the coast. Richard, yes. Does Marta have a house on the coast? No, she doesn't. Are you sure? No. Ask Marta. Marta, do you have a house on the coast? She says she doesn't. She doesn't have a house on the coast. She doesn't have a house on the coast. Now, do you have 3 eyes? You don't? Ask me. Richard, do you have 3 eyes? No, I don't. I only have 2 eyes. Does Marta have 3 eyes? No, she doesn't. Does Marta have 10 pencils like these? You don't know. Excuse me? Oh, you want me to ask her? Do you have 10 pencils like these, Marta? She does. Yes, she does. Come on. See? No, no me creo. No. I don't believe you. No me lo creo. Quizás, okay, she dice que sí. She has 10 pencils like these. Ask me if she has a cup like that. Does Marta have a cup like that? No, she doesn't. Do you have a cup like that? No. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a cup like this one. Like this one. Ask me if she has a microphone like that. Or like that one. Los dos valen. Como ese, como esto, como eso. O como eso, ese micrófono. A diferencia de este. Ask me if she has a microphone like that. Richard, does Marta have a microphone like that one? Seguro que no. Marta, do you have a microphone like that one? No, she doesn't. ¿A qué mola? No, she doesn't. No, I don't. No, you don't. No, we don't. No, they don't. No, she doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, it doesn't. Madrid tiene un museo de la ciencia. No, it doesn't, pero creo que sí. All right. We'll continue tomorrow. Take care.